Anyone can create content now, but standing out? It's so hard to do. We're all swimming in a sea of content and marketing overload where AI generated everything is everywhere, and attention spans are becoming painfully shorter than ever. So, how do you stand out? How do you create marketing that actually matters? That's exactly what we're diving into today. From creating value-packed content to strategic email marketing, leveraging your community, and staying ahead of the latest trends. We're covering the marketing strategies and tips you need to know to grow your business the right way. Hi, I'm Simo from SiteGround. Before we get started, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and click the bell so you never miss any of our new videos. Alright, time to dive into the best marketing strategies to grow your business. You know, the ones that actually move the needle. Let's break down what works, why it matters, and how you can put it all into action. Let's get started. Create value-added content. I don't know about you, but I think it's become pretty clear that content is in the center of our marketing universe. But with AI pouring out content like a broken fire hydrant, audiences are growing pretty numb to generic and service-level overviews. I mean, the internet is positively flooded with repetitive, rehearsed information, and not surprisingly, people are craving something different, something better, like real expertise, deep insights, and a content marketing strategy that adds value and feels personal. But hey, good news! You're a person and you've got expertise that can grow your business, so let's examine how to tap into that. To stand out, you need marketing strategies that demonstrate authority and position you as the true leader that we all know you are. Here's how. Be original. AI-generated content is often formulaic and predictable, and pretty boring. Break the mold by offering your own unique insights, sharing your personal expertise, and conducting original research that just can't be found anywhere else. Showcase your expertise. Don't just summarize what's already out there. Add depth to your content. Share data, see studies, and expert opinions that prove your authority. Format matters. Different audiences prefer different formats. Mix it up with blogs, videos, infographics, podcasts, and social media content to reach a wider audience. But one important thing to keep in mind these days, shorter is better given those shrinking attention spans. Consistency is key. Loyalty and leadership just isn't built overnight. Publish high-quality content consistently to build credibility and keep your audience following along with what you have to say. Engagement over everything. Encourage discussions, comments, and shares. The more interactive your content is, the more trust you build with your audience and the more you grow your audience and your business. Solve problems, don't just inform. The best content isn't just educational, it's actionable. Address real challenges in your industry and among your community, and provide practical solutions that your audience can use. You're not an AI robot, so provide those human, personal solutions. The takeaway here, your expertise is your biggest advantage and the best marketing strategy to increase customers. Don't just create content, create impact, and establish yourself as the go-to source in your industry or market. Implement smart SEO. Speaking of being a go-to source, SEO also picks up on this. Search engines like Google are getting smarter and they prioritize content that demonstrates expertise, authority, and trustworthiness. In other words, if you want to rank higher and grow your business, then you need to prove that you know your stuff, which you do, right? Here's how to make SEO work for you. High-quality content is non-negotiable. Whether it's traditional search engines like Google or AI-driven generative engines, quality content is the key to visibility. Generic, keyword-stuffed articles won't cut it. Search algorithms prioritize well-researched, original, and valuable content. That means your content needs to answer real questions, solve problems, and keep people engaged to rank well and stay relevant. Which brings us to GEO. That's right. If you want to grow your business in 2025, the best marketing strategy isn't just about SEO, it's about generative engine optimization, or GEO. This is the process of optimizing content to make sure it's accurately understood, used, and prioritized by AI-driven search engines, and as you can imagine, this is becoming ever so important. With that in mind, focus on creating that high-quality original content that we've already discussed, as it demonstrates expertise. Also, make sure you're really addressing user questions and pain points in a scannable way so that it's extra favorable to AI-driven search algorithms. Curious to learn more? I'll leave a link in our article and video in the notes below, and if you'd like a video to all things AI and SEO, just let me know in the comments and I'll get on it. Content clusters. Search engines also just love content that is interconnected and well organized. Instead of just writing random standalone blog posts, structure your content into clusters. For example, if you specialize in construction, create clusters on sustainable building materials, project management best practices, and cost-effective home renovations. This approach helps search engines recognize your authority while offering users valuable insights into the construction industry. Freshness matters. Search engines favor content that's regularly updated. Keep your key pages fresh, repurpose older content, and stay on top of trends in your industry so that you can create new content and ride the wave of interest. Technical SEO. Fast loading times, mobile optimization, and strong site security aren't just good for users, they're mega important for SEO too. Make sure your website performance is stellar and that it's structured well so search engines can crawl and index it efficiently. Site speed affects engagement and rankings. A slow website doesn't just frustrate users, it can tank your search rankings and conversions. Even a 1-second delay can cause visitors to bounce. Optimize loading times with image compression, caching, and a content delivery network to keep both users and search engines happy. Ooh, did someone see hosting provider? Because now that we're on this subject, I should definitely mention that SiteGround is kind of really famous for being one of the best hosting providers out there. We offer premium security, unmatched performance, and around-the-clock expert support, making it a pleasurable experience as your business grows. And when it comes to WordPress speed, SiteGround even offers a free for all to use speed optimizer plugin that will improve your WordPress performance in a flash. I'll leave all the important links in the notes below. Be strategic about email marketing. If email marketing isn't part of your strategy yet, now's the time to change that. It's one of the most powerful tools for growing your business because unlike social media or paid ads, email lets you connect directly with an audience that wants to hear from you. It's personal, customizable, and when done right, it turns one-time visitors into loyal customers and a stagnant business into a growing one. But success isn't about blasting out random emails, it's about strategy. To make email marketing work for you, focus on delivering the right message to the right person at the right time. Make it personal. Segment your audience based on behavior, interests, and past interactions. Whether it's a follow-up after an abandoned cart or a tailored recommendation, relevance drives action. Provide real value. Go beyond promotions. Share insights, exclusive content, and personalized recommendations that make subscribers eager to stay engaged. Be consistent, not spammy. A well-planned email strategy strengthens relationships and builds trust, ensuring your audience looks forward to your messages. The point here is that when email is strategic, not just another marketing channel, it becomes a direct line to lasting customer loyalty. And I should mention that with SiteGround, it's also ever so easy to get started. A super user-friendly interface, heaps of templates, and robust automation and tracking tools make it an ideal option to getting your email marketing efforts off the ground. I'll leave a link below as well as a link to our video for beginners in case you're just getting started. Get personal. But like in a professional business kind of way, of course. Here, we're talking about more than just aforementioned email personalization. We're talking about ultra personalization. Because generic marketing just won't do the job anymore. Today's customers expect brands to know them, what they like, what they need, and when they need it. And that's where ultra personalization comes in. So, How do you do this? Leverage data. Use historical customer behavior, preferences, and past interactions to build targeting marketing strategies. This could mean segmenting audiences, predicting needs based on previous actions, or creating highly relevant product recommendations. The goal is to understand your audience deeply and anticipate what they'll find valuable. Adapt in real time. Go beyond static personalization. Instead of relying solely on past data, use AI and automation to respond instantly to customer actions. For example, if a user abandons their cart, trigger an immediate email or offer a discount when they return. If they're engaging with a product category, update their website experience dynamically to reflect that interest. Make it multi-channel. Ensure personalization extends beyond a single touchpoint. Whether a customer engages with an email, a social ad, a chatbot, or a support ticket, they should receive a consistent and seamless experience tailored to their interests and interactions. True personalization happens across the entire customer journey, not just in isolated campaigns. At the end of the day, when customers feel like a brand truly understands them, they engage more, buy more, stick around longer, and of course, help your business grow. Count on your customers. About them, they aren't just buyers, they're your best storytellers, content creators, and advocates. They are, after all, why you do what you do, right? Given this, what your customers say about you carries a whole lot more weight than anything you can say about yourself. So, how do you leverage this? It's all about the user-generated content. This means things like testimonials, social media shares, and referrals. Because these days, people trust real, authentic experiences over fancy, perfectly dialed marketing messages and campaigns. Here's how to make the most of this. Encourage and incentivize sharing. Get happy customers to post reviews, video testimonials, or social media shoutouts. Sometimes just a simple and genuine request to do so is enough, but if you want to entice more sharing, consider offering discounts, running contests, or other incentives. Feature real customer stories. Highlight customer journeys, their successes, and how your product or service made a difference for them. Share these testimonials on your homepage, in blog posts, on social, and in your email marketing. Other referral incentives. Happy customers make the best brand ambassadors. A solid referral program can amplify your reach, and your email marketing platform can help automate loyalty campaigns. So, what's the lesson on this one? No surprise here. Authenticity really wins when it comes to growing your business. Embrace your community. You're surely convinced by now that people are looking for something real: connections, shared experiences, and trusted voices. And your community is another place where you can maximize this in order to level up your business. To get the most out of your community, be active in industry groups, forums, and social circles, wherever it is that your audience gathers. Whether it's in LinkedIn groups, Reddit threads, or Facebook communities, your presence and your voice matters. Engage in conversations, don't just promote. Offer insights, answer questions, and share knowledge to establish yourself as an authority and not just another brand looking for attention. Reach out to the media. If you do business locally, regional publications and news programs love to feature stories about their own. Get in touch with local editors and news anchors via email or even Instagram and pitch your story. Or if you've got a national or even international brand, take big swings and reach out to larger media organizations. Again, authenticity, authority, and real human connection. That's what will set you apart in the often faceless digital space. 2. Collaborations. Collaboration is one of the most powerful ways to expand your reach, build credibility, and tap into new audiences that already trust the people or brands you're partnering with. Here's how to make collaborations work for you. Co-branding and partnerships. Teaming up to do co-branding or partnerships with a complementary brand allows you to create something bigger that either of you could do alone. Whether it's a joint product, a bundled service, a shared giveaway, or a co-hosted event, these partnerships can bring fresh value to both of your audiences. Micro-influencers. Next, While big-name influencers may have reach, micro-influencers have something just as valuable: trust. Their followers are engaged and their recommendations feel personal. Find influencers who align with your brand and let them introduce you to their highly targeted audience. Guest content and cross-promotions. You might also want to consider producing guest articles, appear on relevant podcasts, or collaborate on social media takeovers. Cross-promoting and sharing audiences through meaningful content exchanges brings even more visibility and credibility. Great collaborations don't just deliver short-term wins, they lay the foundation of ongoing opportunities. A successful partnership can lead to future collaborations, continued social sharing, and lasting connections with new audiences. When done right, the benefits keep growing long after the initial campaign ends. Lean into latest trends. Whether it's AI, ultra-personalization, or the latest social networking app, pay close attention to what's new and hot, and be there. Early adopters often gain an edge because new platforms and approaches have fewer competitors, making it easier to stand out, capture attention, and grow your business. Test and experiment with emerging tools, trends, and strategies before they become mainstream. This could mean using AI-driven tools and content creation to streamline workflows, taking advantage of new ad formats before costs rise, or engaging with audiences on a rising social media platform before it's saturated. But don't just follow trends blindly. Evaluate how they align with your brand and audience. Are your customers embracing a particular platform? Can a new AI feature help personalize your messaging in a way that adds value? The key here is to stay adaptable, informed, and strategic. The businesses that lean into the right trends and the right time often become industry leaders rather than just followers. And that's where you want to be, right? Speaking of trends, if you want to learn more about the latest digital trends, check out our article. I'll link it below. Take a holistic approach. Listen, none of these approaches will work in a silo. You've got to do a little bit of everything. But that doesn't mean throwing tactics at the wall and hoping something sticks. This kind of scattershot approach wastes time and resources. Instead, let's get strategic. The best way to do this is by keeping the entire customer journey in mind, from awareness to purchase, and even beyond into loyalty and advocacy. Every touchpoint matters. Make sure your messaging is consistent, your channels are working together in a true omni-channel approach, and you're meeting your audience wherever they are. That means blending organic and paid strategies, balancing automation with human connection, and using data to refine your efforts. Maybe someone discovers you through social media, signs up for your email list, and finally converts after seeing a well-timed retargeting ad. Each piece plays a role in moving them closer to a decision. When you take a holistic, integrated approach anchored in omni-channel marketing, you create a seamless experience that not only attracts customers but keeps them engaged and coming back for more. We just covered a lot of the tips and strategies. Keep in mind that at the end of the day, marketing isn't really about selling. It's about building authentic relationships. It's about understanding your audience, communicating with them, collaborating with them, addressing their needs, and making them feel heard. And when you get that right, growth is inevitable. As we've mentioned, one of the very best ways to make your customers feel heard, while also tackling several of the strategies we've discussed today, is with email marketing. Let SiteGround make it a whole lot easier with email marketing that is hassle-free and effective. I'll leave a link below. Okay, before you go, let me know in the comments, what's one marketing strategy you swear by? Or is there a way you've creatively connected with your customers? We'd love to know. And of course, if you found this video helpful, give it a like, hit that subscribe button, and click the bell so you never miss out on more growth-focused marketing insights. I'll see you next time.